Saki Show. I'm the Trev. Sweet. Continuing on with my favorite jersey from almost every team. 30 of them. Not 32, only 30. That's what you're going to get. Today we're talking about Dallas. And I'm glad we're past where we're at for now. I know I'm going to run into that problem again. The less than 5 jersey thing, or the 5 on the nose jersey thing. I will hit that mark again, but we'll cross that when we get there. Thankfully, Dallas has been around since '93. So there's a bit more variety here, and we're going to talk about some Dallas Stars jerseys. So if you're unfamiliar with what I'm doing is I'm going over almost every team's jersey history. And I'm picking 5 jerseys that I could consider my favorite. And from those 5, I'm going to pick one that is my favorite jersey that they've ever had. Now, I've said this before. Sometimes I go in knowing exactly what jersey is my favorite. But unfortunately, Dallas isn't one of those teams where I know exactly which my favorite is. I mean, I think I know what my favorite is, but I think that's subject to change. And thankfully, like I said, we have a variety of jerseys we can go through. But before we do, if you want to check out for yourselves, go to NHLuniforms.com. Every jersey from every team that's played in the NHL. Both versions of the Jets, and both versions of the Senators. So if you're into jerseys, jersey history, or if you're just a jersey buff, this is the place you want to go. And this is what we got as far as the Stars are concerned. So there is choice. We can definitely make something happen out of all this. So let's make it happen. It's the current set, which is a far cry from what they came into the league with, but definitely a nice change. The 2020 Winter Classic. The Mudras, which actually lasted from 2003 to 2006. So if it lasted 3 years, how bad was it really? Their first third jersey, which eventually became their home uniform, which also became their road uniform, and the white counterpart to it. It completed the set quite nicely. I could have included the reverse retro, but I don't like it, so I'm not going to include it. But of what I've listed here, anyways, I think I said this coming in. I think I know what my favorite is, but I think that opinion is going to change right here and now. I'm going with their Winter Classic set. Initially, I thought I was going to say Mudras because it is different. It is definitely something that you never thought of when you think Dallas Stars, but this is a nice touch of class as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there's a lot to be said with the stars in it, but they made enough of a logo out of it, and it works well for this jersey. I mean, even for just for the game it was played for. As a regular set, I don't know if it would fly, but as it stands, this is by far probably my favorite Stars jersey. Mudras might be very close to second, and the 2 Star jerseys could be 3 and 4, but none of them can hold up to this, I think. I mean, this doesn't even have to be a regular jersey in their rotation. Just the fact that they've worn it once, a couple times, and they actually won in this jersey. I mean, it's pretty sweet. Plus, the ode to Texas in the collar is never a bad deal. Says another one, Saki Shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're here. It works out well for both of us. So while you're at it, since you're here, give me a like if you want to. Hit that red button that says subscribe, because you know you want to. I know you want to. You know I want you to. And subscribing makes you feel good. So let's do it up. All my socials in the description down below. Moving forward with this series, after Dallas comes Detroit. So that one could be interesting or boring, depending on your point of view. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for more videos from the Trev. Later.